Act. And first of all, Chairman Swazi, let me thank you for the opportunity to be here, and your committee members for the opportunity to have me here to present testimony on behalf of my conference and our constituents. And let me thank you and congratulate all of you for taking on this daunting task, because it's not only going to be difficult, it's going to be serious and most important for the constituents of our state. As the governor said, and as we've said, and you've said, it's a crushing burden, and it's reached crisis level. So we thank you for taking this on in such a serious manner in holding these hearings, and I know you've had a long day, so I'll try to expedite it with my testimony. Let me start out, Chairman and fellow commissioners. If we all stay quiet just for a moment, I think we can hear the continuous collective sigh or raging screams of every homeowner and property taxpayer in New York State. And that sucking sound you hear would be the flow of small businesses, jobs, and the general population ripping the very heart out of our economy as they exit New York State. Unless a property tax cap is enacted and enacted soon, our state's motto may very well change from being "I love New York" to "I leave New York." I think we all agree that reducing New York's tremendously high tax burden is the #1 issue facing the state during the 2008 legislative session. In late 2007, Comptroller Tom DiNapoli said that local property tax levies have grown by 60% from 1995 to 2005, more than twice the rate of inflation. Moreover, according to the Empire Center, over 1.2 million New York residents have moved to other states since 2000. 1.2 million loss of population since the last census, the biggest loss experienced by any other state in the nation. In 1993, Money Magazine called New York State a tax hell for having the nation's highest tax rates. Fast forward 15 years, and our overall tax burden is still one of the heaviest in the nation, 56% higher than the national average. Even more alarming, a report issued by the Tax Foundation based on the latest census data showed that New York counties hold the dubious distinction of being home to the highest tax rates in the country. In fact, when property taxes were measured as a percentage of home value, 9 out of the 10 highest tax counties in the nation were located where we are right now, in upstate New York. It's clear that high taxes are killing jobs and forcing people to leave the state. Out-of-control spending coupled with skyrocketing property taxes has created a caustic financial environment for the taxpayers of New York State. Young people are finding it difficult to purchase homes. Seniors are struggling to maintain their homes, and businesses are facing immense challenges to retain jobs, no less to create them. We need to reverse this trend and revitalize New York's economy by providing incentives for people and businesses to move and stay here in New York. Governor Spitzer was absolutely right when he said, "Economic storm clouds are gathering." And that's the truth, they are. It's a perfect storm. A tsunami of high taxes, soaring gas prices, increasing health care costs, and toll hikes that threaten to flood New Yorkers who are already working harder and longer just to keep afloat. New Yorkers are feeling an economic squeeze that is forcing many to dip into their savings and retirement accounts or depend on credit cards or loans just to meet everyday needs. As a result, people and businesses are departing in record numbers, leaving local governments with a dwindling tax base. Something needs to be done, and it needs to be done now. For several years, our conference has conducted task force hearings throughout the state on 2 critical issues: